I'd like to begin with a fact. A simple yet shocking fact.
If I die, bury me, lay me down on a bed of roses, stick me in the river at dawn, send me away, send me.
Hey guys, what is up? My name is Scott. We're back with episode 10 of Breaking Borussia. And as you can see here, we're just placing a contract on Weidenfeller and going into the first game of the episode. So in today's episode, there won't be any trading or out of gameplay footage. It's just going to be strictly gameplay, 3 games. And so the first game, we're coming up against a full BPL team. It's got a pretty solid team with Lukaku and Benteke and strikers, Vermaelen, De Gea, and a couple other players. But shortly at the start of the game, we got a nice little shot off, but it was parried out by the goalkeeper. And so I pick up on the ensuing corner as this guy decides to press A. And we pick it up and we find Aubameyang, and he makes it 1-0. It's just too OP. And in the 11th minute, he just sends it like blindly from his back line and manages to find Lukaku out alone. Rings it off the top left corner post and makes it 1-1 with Benteke, and he soon was about to make it 2-2 or 2-1, but he was unable to finesse it around my goalkeeper, and we do actually manage to finesse it around his goalkeeper with the outside of the foot power shot. And as you can see from the match stats, we were pretty much dominating this game. He didn't have too many chances in this game, and I felt like I was going to be able to dominate most of the play. So if you guys want to wager me, please leave your gamer tag in the description down below, or add me on BlurXBL and send me a message with a friend request or something saying that you want me to wager you, or you to wager me, and you will have to lock in. Sorry about that, guys, but I can't put on when I'm putting up money. I kind of want to be sure of the other person's kind of safe about it too, so I will list up a player and then I'll decline it obviously if you win, and then I'll send you your money. But we're gonna be going in the 90th minute. It was 2-2, and it was unlucky that we were offside there, and that was basically the end of the first game. It's unlucky that we weren't able to pick up another goal, or the first or second goal weren't too bad of rebounds that I managed to score on, because I felt like I dominated most of the play in this game, and it was unlucky that we weren't able to score more goals. And so I saw that Mkhitaryan was not injured, but a little bit tired, so I swapped out with Bender, and put Gundogan in the center attacking mid role, swapping Durham onto the left back spot, and putting a fitness card on Grosskreutz. And after that, we were looking like we were having a pretty solid team for the next game, apart from Durham at the left back spot, which I'm going to be eventually picking up the upgraded Durham, who's a left back silver. He's going to be looking like he's going to be a pretty good card. And it's going to be annoying because they only have one right back sub, which is Durham, and then they have one left back, which is Durham, or substitute other than Smeltzer or Pijek. So I'm probably going to be having Durham. Durham's probably going to be my regular left back. I've looked at his stats, and he looks pretty solid for a silver left back. So he's going to have a little bit of a fight with Smeltzer to take that #1 role. But this game was basically boring. As you can see from the match stats, it was 3-1 shots for him, and I had 1-0, and that was kind of a douchey move from him. I'm not sure if he pretty much practically decided to do that, but he paused it. My player didn't stop or stopped running. His player kept on running, and he manages to make it 1-0. Unlucky in the 55th minute, but we do send in Gundogan here, and walked around the goalkeeper to get his second goal of the episode. And nice little step overs from Gundogan, sending Blazikowski, and I try to finesse it here, and managed to go up the inside of the post and deflect out. I was unlucky on both parts, and that was basically the end of the game because apparently he left, or he either legged out or something like that. So we managed to pick up 1 point. It's unlucky that we weren't able to pick up maybe 2 or 3, or not 2, but 3 points for that game. So we're gonna put in his Smeltzer again, as Derm picked up an injury from the last game, and we're putting in Sibitic and putting in Smeltzer for the last game. And I was just swapping up players to get the best fitness. Putting in Mkhitaryan again for the center attacking mid role. Hopefully you're gonna be able to pick up that informed center attacking mid role. Mkhitaryan. I've been doing a little bit of trading recently, and hopefully we're able to pick up. Probably gonna be picking up Zahin or Lewandowski first. Probably Lewandowski first. But those players will be a little bit farther behind after I pick up Derm in the next coming episodes, as I've had this like pre-recorded since like December. So I basically just recorded this over the summer break and haven't ended up editing it all together. Kind of lazy on my part, but what are you gonna do? And so we're gonna go into the 37th minute. Ball bounces right out to Gundogan, and nice little work to cut inside, basically a straight lane into the box, and we make it 1-1 or 2-1 or 2-0. Sorry about that. After Mkhitaryan, I believe, spins him around, he picks up his own goal after he gets a nice little cut inside, chops inside, and a nice little power shot into the far corner, and decides to do the robot. And as you can see from the match stats, we had 6 shots, 6 on target. He had 3 shots, 2 on target. So we're mainly dominating this game with 3-0, or like winning. And it's unlucky that we weren't able to kind of like do that little move and then push by his player. Well, we did push by his player, but we weren't able to score there. And it was a pretty like garbage kind of a nice shot. But it was kind of like a weird angle they shot at. It probably shouldn't have gone in real life. But this is FIFA, so what are you gonna do? And we make it 4-1, but then he comes back right again with 4-2, and this will be the end of the game, guys. He didn't make it back at all. So if you guys did like the video, I'll have a Heskey's Road to 100 out tomorrow. And as always, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.